Welcome to Tea Time with Dr. T, a video series designed to make conversations about mental health and addiction more approachable, practical, and human. Hosted by Dr. Tammy Malloy, CEO of Futures Recovery Healthcare in Tequesta, Florida, an experienced clinician and behavioral health leader. This series offers grounded insight into the real questions people are navigating today, both personally and professionally. In each episode, Dr. T shares thoughtful perspectives on current trends and day-to-day challenges in mental health and addiction. So grab a cup of your favorite tea or coffee, take a breath, and join Dr. T for bite-sized conversations designed to inform, encourage, and help you feel more confident as you navigate your wellness journey.
We're going to be moving into symptoms of post-traumatic stress disorder now. This is going to include both PTSD and complex PTSD because the symptoms are the same. So first comes the intrusive thoughts. So what I mean by intrusive thoughts is you can't stop playing the traumatic event over and over in your head. And this could be triggered by a smell. It could be triggered of a place you walk into. It could be triggered by a person. It could be triggered by a song. But when it happens, it's almost like you completely shut down. And sometimes there's something called dissociation where it's almost as if you're going outside of yourself when you are triggered in this way. So what this also can lead to is avoidance. So you have this avoidance because now you know you're getting triggered. And so you start to avoid going out at all, to ignore songs on the radio or not even play the radio anymore, or you don't go around certain people. So what ends up happening is you end up isolating and completely shutting out those around you that care about you and all of your support systems. And the next thing that can lead into, once you shut out your support systems, you're not really engaging in the activities you were anymore, is you start to have those negative thoughts and those negative cognitions that cause you to experience shame or blame or guilt, even low self-worth, feelings of hopelessness. A lot of people ask about depression and anxiety with PTSD. Now, depression doesn't cause PTSD. But you can experience depression while having PTSD. You experience definitely anxiety with having PTSD as well. And I know we talked about depression in the last segments. So then we move into hyperarousal. And hyperarousal and also hypervigilance are those antennas that are coming up, but they're coming up all the time. So you really don't feel safe anymore in environments and you're picking up on everything. It's almost like you have eyes in the back of your head. Now, I should add that once you work through all of this and you're with a professional and you're working on your PTSD symptoms and those traumas or trauma event that you experienced, that almost becomes superpower in the end, believe it or not, because you're hyper aware, but you learn to tone it down and you learn to trust yourself. And that's something that you're probably not doing when you're experiencing this. You're not trusting yourself because everything's firing at you so fast. So that hypervigilance and that hyper arousal is something that those with PTSD generally will experience. And then what that also goes into is emotionally numbing. And numbing can also look like doing that with maladaptive behaviors, which are substance dependence issues, substance abuse issues, shopping, gambling, scrolling the internet, anything at all, sex, porn, to get you outside of yourself so that you are not thinking about those things. And oftentimes that's impeding on our relationships with our significant others, with our children, with our coworkers. It's hindering our performance in our career. It's disrupting the relationships with our family members. And what I want to say is there is help, and have been messaging me about depression and all sorts of symptoms that they're having and asking me, is there hope? Can I heal? And the answer is absolutely. You can absolutely heal. Thank you for joining me today with Tea Time with Dr. T. And remember, it's important, whether you drink tea or not, to take time for yourself each and every day.